The torch was denied a bank loan. The torch.
Oh.
Whoops.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Is that your warm-up? Hey friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV and welcome to episode 26. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Yes, and this is our show about shows. So exciting. Okay, we're going to start today with one of our favorite segments called TV Tidbits. It's a tidbit of TV. It's some good juicy news for you guys.
A nugget, if you will.
Oh, nugget, exactly. So I'm going to go first with my TV tidbit. So my TV tidbit is about, for almost 3 years now of playing Donald Trump, Alec Baldwin says he will most likely not impersonate him any longer. I don't know if you have watched SNL lately, but he is so funny as our president, Donald Trump. No? Seen him? No?
I have, but not very regularly.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if it's like super accurate, but it's funny nonetheless. He's a very, very talented, funny man. So he was quoted as saying, "I'm so done with that." And I wasn't sure what he meant by that, but I guess the weekends when he has to do SNL, I guess it takes up his whole weekend. So he wants to spend more time with his kids. He has a lot of kids. Gosh, he has a lot of kids. What does he have, like 5 kids now? My goodness. So, he's trying to be the family man. Mm-hmm. I totally get that. But he did say it's been super fun and everything, but he thinks somebody else should play it. Somebody else that really wants to. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, he's going to be playing John DeLorean, the famous car designer. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that.
I don't know if it's a movie or a miniseries, but yeah, so he's going to be busy. But I will miss Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump, our president on SNL. Okay. But I'm sure whoever plays our president after that is going to be just as funny, right?
I
hope so.
As funny?
I don't know. He was so good.
Big shoes to fill.
Exactly.
I like Alec.
Yeah, so I will miss you. And he said most likely won't do it anymore, so I guess we will see when SNL premieres in September.
We will see.
I can't
Money
wait.
talks.
Yeah, that's so true. Keeping it real, Dr. S. Okay, what's your first TV tidbit?
Okay, my first TV tidbit is about The Good Place, which you recommended.
Love The Good
Maybe
Place.
Our first episode ever of Tori Talks TV as your Worth-a-Watch. So I watched it based on your recommendation. And I love it. And I remember when we first talked about it, we were like, but how long can this show go?
I know.
Because it's so like high concept. It's like really,
Yeah.
So we'll tell you how long it will go. It will go 4 seasons.
Aww.
Michael Schur, the creator, just announced that the 4th season, which is the one coming out in fall, will be the final season.
Yeah.
And that's basically to tell the story that it needs to tell. That's all that it needs.
No, you're right.
It is. I mean, I'm glad that they even made it into 4 seasons.
No, I'm surprised it lasted that long. But no.
Yes.
I remember watching it, and we were talking about how long can this go on? It's perfect. It's one of the most beloved shows on TV right now.
It is.
I mean, I think people of all audiences, demographics like it. So
whatever you believe about the afterlife,
exactly,
you can get joy out of watching this show.
I totally agree with that statement, and I think it is better to go out on a high note.
You know what it makes me think about is the show Lost.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I remember when Lost was on and people were like, well, when's it going to end? Do the writers even know how it's going to end? Like, it becomes popular and then you get renewed, so then you have to come up with material. Well, you know what I love about this decision that they're making is, like, they probably could go on longer if they wanted to, because it is critically acclaimed, people are watching it and talking about it, but they're like, nope, this is what we need to tell the story, and we're going to quit while we're ahead.
Oh my gosh.
So, good job, but I'm going to miss all these people, but I'll just watch it again and again.
That's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, exactly. I'll miss them too. Janet, one of my favorite characters ever.
Brilliant.
In all of TV.
And also one of my favorite concepts of all time, Jeremy Bearimy.
Oh my God.
The little dot above the eye. Can we live in the dot above the eye together?
Yeah, for sure. That's where we belong.
That would just blew Cheaty's mind.
If you have not seen The Good Place yet, you need to get on board. You will not regret it. It doesn't matter what kind of TV show you like to watch. I bet you anything you will like it. Mm-hmm. It's delightful.
Manny Jacinto?
Yes?
In his little, what's that called? Pretty.
It's pretty. Exactly. That's so all that matters.
Did not know I was going to fall in love with that character.
I know.
Beautiful.
I
want to watch it again.
Well,
so it's okay.
that's
It's
what we're
okay
gonna
that
do.
it's stopping because then I can just watch it again and again and again.
I'm really proud of their decision to stop after season 4.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome tidbit. All right. Well, I have another tidbit.
Okay.
This is kind of random, but it's about Baskin Robbins. You know, the ice cream chain. Well, they have partnered with Netflix's original series Stranger Things to create 2 new ice cream flavors and some little like take-home treats. But it's for a limited time only, so hurry.
Okay.
I'm just gonna explain this to you. Are you ready for the 2 new flavors?
I am.
The first one's called 11's Heaven.
Ooh.
It's the one actually featured right there on the picture.
Okay.
So it's inspired by 11's favorite food. What is her favorite food?
Egos.
Okay. So this is a waffle cone flavored ice cream. It's filled with sugar cone pieces in a chocolate flavored coating and tied together with a chocolate icing flavored ribbon. Awesome. The next one is upside down pralines.
Ooh.
Yes. So as you know, Baskin Robbins is known for their pralines and cream ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that. So it's the upside down pralines with a twist. It's made with chocolate ice cream praline pecans and a chocolate caramel ribbon that will turn your world upside down.
Ooh.
It was nicely marketed. Anyway, then they have a lemonade freeze, which is like lemonade ice cream, whatever, something like that. It's a little twist. Demogorgon sundae, upside down sundae, and Byers House Lights Polar Pizza ice cream treat. So that's basically like a cookie, ice cream cookie. But you know how they have like the Christmas lights?
Yes.
So they have M&Ms.
Oh, I like that.
Playing like the Christmas lights. I know.
Okay.
So freaking cute. So anyway, like I said, it is for a limited time only. And you know what? I don't even like sweets. But I was intrigued by this. So get it while it lasts, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Head over to BaskinRobbins.com for more details, by the way. It looks so good.
I like that.
I'm so excited because Stranger Things will be back July 4th.
July 4th.
And we might talk about it, guys.
I think we might.
That's a little bit of a tease for you.
You might want to
To
subscribe.
stick around. Maybe like us a little bit? I don't know. Okay. So
then.
do you have another tidbit?
I do.
Okay, great.
My second tidbit is that this past week, Hulu dropped the first 3 episodes of The Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
So last year, they gave us a little surprise and delight by
I know.
giving us 2 episodes the first week.
Yeah.
And then this year, I was like, okay, here it comes. Handmaid's Tale. Hope they give us 2 episodes. Guess what, people? 3.
What's up?
3 episodes. So
Thank you for that, by the way.
yeah, thank you. And I remember last season, we like thought it was over. Do you remember?
Oh my gosh.
And then all of a sudden, it was like, wait, oh, there's another one. Oh,
Wait,
there's another one. There's another one. So
It
there was
just
like
kept going.
13 when the previous season, like the first season, there was like only 10.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how they keep tricking us this way.
But keep it coming.
Yeah,
I like it.
Totally happy about
Keep
it.
us guessing. Yeah. Yeah, the first 3 episodes I've obviously watched.
I
And
have as well.
it's different from the previous seasons.
It's not as like in your face scary. It's a little bit more hopeful, which is a little weird. I don't want to get too
a little confusing though.
Yes.
Because
You know who the most
of-
confusing? Yes. So so now, well, it's not giving you anything away that June is now off Joseph. Off Joseph. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the whole show.
And this Joseph man.
This Joseph, Commander Lawrence, if you will, he's like the creator of Gilead.
Yeah, I can't figure him out.
What's his deal?
I don't know.
Is he good? Is he bad? Is he guilty for what he's done? So he why is he helping people? Is he helping
Is he a
people?
good character? Is he a bad character? I don't know.
He is like really hurting my head, my brain. I don't know.
I know.
And his wife too is confusing me now.
I know. I kind of like her, but
Yes.
should
But
we like
should
her?
we?
I don't know.
Yes. I think they kind of gave us all 3 at once because it like one wouldn't have been enough. I would have been like, what are you doing?
Tell me more.
Yes.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen Handmaid's Tale, you should watch it.
All these seasons though. Don't just come.
I mean, we reviewed the seasons, first and second season.
Yes.
We reviewed the whole season, like as a whole.
Yes.
But yeah. After you watch that, then just go ahead and watch these episodes because it's it's confusing in a
good way.
exciting way.
Intriguing.
Exactly.
Intriguing. Like I want to know more.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Not scared.
No.
But usually I'm scared. Usually I'm just like, oh man.
It's intriguing.
It is.
The lighting in that really makes you scared. Good color grading, guys. Okay. On that note, we're going to move on to another segment, which is called Worth-a-Watch,
Yes.
where we recommend a show that you really should be watching. So I'm going to go first.
Okay, I'm excited.
So HBO has a miniseries.
Oh.
a new one,
Okay.
and it's called Chernobyl. Ever heard of Chernobyl?
Yes.
So, I've talked about history before and how much I love history. How much I love... Okay, I talked about drunk history and how much I like getting drunk and history.
Yes.
So, get drunk while you watch Chernobyl.
Oh.
Same thing, okay? Drunk history. So, this is obviously about the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the USSR in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
Which is infamously known as the worst man-made catastrophe ever. But this miniseries is based on first-hand accounts of some of the survivors.
Mm-hmm.
But the first episode really hooks you because you feel like you're there when the explosion happens. And what's so sad is they don't really understand like the radiation poisoning, like what happens after this explosion happens. They don't realize how many people it affects. Like, I feel like they learned a lot from this explosion.
Yes.
So scary. And the cast is phenomenal. Okay, so I don't know everybody in the cast. I'll just throw out some names. See if you can catch them. Stellan Skarsgård.
I don't know.
No? Well, he's from Good Will Hunting. I don't know if you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, very good. Jared Harris is from The Crown, another TV show. Jessie Buckley, never heard of her, but she's super cute. And the magnificent Emily Watson.
Oh,
Most
I
known
know
for
her.
film. Yeah. Anyway, they are so good. It's like it's actually like an experience. It's like you feel like you went through this disaster. And I can't say that about many shows. It's almost like a motion ride. No? Okay. There have only been 5 episodes, folks, so you have plenty of time to catch up. New episodes air on Saturdays. And I just want to throw out some funny little things that have happened since it aired. So Russia, you know, Russia.
I know Russia.
Heard of them? They are not happy about the show because it blames it on the Russians, like the disaster. So they're actually, Russia's NTV channel is making their own drama series where they blame it on the U.S.
Oh, wow.
Weird. That's fine. That's fine.
Pretty fun to watch it side by side, baby.
You know what? Exactly. You know, make your own decision. Watch them both. But what's also really funny is that Chernobyl tourism has spiked up 40% since the premiere of the miniseries. So you are welcome. Okay. Well, let's just call it even then at this point. It's a really good show, though, you guys. I'm really happy because I've been missing Game of Thrones. And so this is the next show to watch on HBO, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's so good. Okay. What's your Worth-a-Watch?
My Worth-a-Watch is a Netflix original. It debuted on May 24th, and it's called What If? What If? Have you heard of this?
What if what? No.
What if what? So it stars Renee Zelwegger.
Where has she been all my life?
She looks great, by the way. She looks like as if she has not aged a bit.
Yeah,
And
she hasn't.
she still has that little squinty face. Like squinty
She
face.
sucked on a lemon?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's adorable to me. I know some people would make fun of her, but I just think it's cute.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. So she plays like a venture capitalist who it's kind of like a Fatal Attraction Indecent Proposal reboot. And I got recommended this by a friend at work, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And at first I was just like, interesting. So the main characters are Lisa. She is a scientist who has come up with some type of like gene, like some way to like adapt genes so that they can like, no matter what medication it is given, it will adapt to it. So sometimes there's a medication for a disease, but then depending on your genes, it won't like take it.
Right?
So she has a way that like it can like, I don't know, bridge. It's like scientific, okay, people?
I like that.
But nobody will like buy her like formula. So she's like pitches it all over town, like all over the world. Nobody buys it, and all of the people who have invested in her are like about to call it quits. And finally enter Renee Zelwegger. She's a venture capitalist, but who she actually runs into is her husband, who's like to her a cutie pie bartender. And he doesn't like take to her flirtations. And once he tells her about his wife, she makes this kind of deal like, well, if I can spend a night with you, I will give your wife $80 million.
Oh, there's the indecent proposal. Gotcha.
And given that they have a solid marriage, they love each other. They're like, well, for $80 million, like, should I do it? Like, all these people and the good it will do in the world, like, should we do it? And by the end of the first episode, I don't really know what happened because they kind of, like, flash back and forth in time. And so I just need to watch it now. It's worth a watch because I just need to know what happened.
Because what if?
What if? What if, people?
It's a good title
I
to
know.
suck you in.
It is. So
Very
it's
cool.
it has like this film noir vibe too. There's like a
Yeah.
lot of like lightning and storms. And
Okay.
yeah. So it's very mysterious.
That sounds really fun, and like I have no idea what you're talking about, and I like that. It's scientific, and I like
I
it.
will watch it and I'll tell you if it was really worth a watch. But for now, I'm saying it is based on episode
What
1.
you've seen so far, exactly, and that is all you need
That's all I got.
to know. All right, everyone. Oh my gosh. So that's it for this episode of Tori Talks TV. Thank you for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed us. We enjoy ourselves.
Had a good time.
Is that weird? Okay. All right, everybody. Happy TV watching. We will see you next time on Tori Talks TV. Bye-bye. If you guys want to make a kid feel better, tell them that baboons have red buttholes. Works like a charm.
What?
Is that gross?